Good afternoon, night, morning, wherever you're watching this. Booktok, booktube. This will be my first official video review, so excuse the, you know, mess-ups. This will be a review for Kings of the Wyld by Nicholas Eames, book 1 of the Band series. And I enjoyed it. I really, really did. I thought it was a very heartfelt story. Hilarious. More hilarious than any fantasy novel I've ever read. And to me, it represented the lengths a father will go for their family. And for anyone who's read it, and for anyone who hasn't, is basically there's a lot of mischief that this great band of mercs called Saga, also they were referred to them as the Kings of the Wyld, probably, because, obviously that's the title of the book. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I have a few thoughts. I think I got a few pros and cons, and first off, my pros: heartstrings, pulled, yanked, until they were barely left on the hinges. The feeling of brotherhood, that was a big reason why I loved it. I just thought it was, for anyone who hasn't spoken to their friends in a really long time, and you pick it up, it just speaks to some of that feeling, and how you can just, like a snap of the finger, and it felt real. It felt like, these were brothers who would do anything for each other. And some of the things that they did, I won't go into spoilers, but if you know, if you have any idea what they got into, like some of the mayhem they caused, some of the destruction they were behind, it just it was so funny because the way Nicholas Eames writes it, it's so like it's kind of like almost an afterthought, but that what makes it kind of amazing. And another thing I loved was the cheesiness, because it's basically a D&D campaign gone wild, gone off the hinges, gone off the rails, and with all the Final Fantasy kind of rock band mentions, and vibes, it's something that you expect. And and there was a specific scene by the character Gabriel, late into the book, that also spoke to this cheesiness that I quite enjoyed. But there were some things that I didn't quite enjoy as much. There's a few cons, not a lot. Number one is probably, I feel like some of the emotional moments, I don't know, it felt like they hit a little less because of the comedy. That isn't to say they didn't hit, it's just, I don't know, it felt like that feeling after the emotional moments weren't on to breeze. And after, then some fight scenes felt a little short for me, so it's like a double-sided coin, double-edged sword, whatever. You got the fight scenes that were amazing, the situations that Saga gets into that are amazing, but some of the fight scenes felt a little off, But in the ending, I don't know, I felt like the ending was just a little underwhelming. I enjoyed it for what it was, and maybe in Bloody Rose, which I plan on reading pretty soon, maybe it continues on, but for now, I'm just gonna take it for what it is and enjoy it for what it is. And what it was a callback to 70s rock and rock band culture, and just how everyone just worships the best bands of the world. And there are some Final Fantasy references that are just hard to miss. They're so obvious, but so just perfect. Anyway, I enjoyed it. I really, really did, and I think if you like rock bands, if you like comedy, if you like fantasy, you don't really want to go for that sort of like epic tale, or you're not ready for that epic tale. Kings of the Wild, it's worth the read, and if you can, the audiobook, amazing. I it's just brilliant. I give it four stars out of 5. I think it's really that good. Great time, and it's just Nicholas Eames. He's really good. I look forward to reading Bloody Rose when I get to. Hopefully by the end of the year. If not, then definitely soon. Anyway, this is Ken from Mars, and I'll see you when I see you.